back to my channel Anshika Goyal Illustrator, and it's time to level up your illustrations. In previous session we have learned how to make diamond jewelry. So we have created a beautiful earring of diamond in the previous session, and this is my 11th episode of digital illustration on coreldraw. So if you are new to my channel, then I must recommend you people to watch my whole session, whole episodes of this digital illustration so that you can get better understanding of coreldraw from basics. And yeah, today we are going to make this session more advanced, the jewelry session to more advanced, as we are going to create antique jewelry today. And the techniques are same, but their execution is different. So yeah, must watch. But before that, if you are new to my channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, then do subscribe to my channel, and let's start. So that we are going to create today, and this is we say it as an antique one. So firstly, let's observe what this earring is consisting. It has a big mirror circle, and then it has some leaf motif around that circle and a jhumka falling. So yeah, these are the main thing that we have to focus on. So firstly, let's make a circle. Make a circle of this size only. Let's make it and check if the size is correct. So yeah, it is. And let's just move both of them to the circle, to the center here. Now it's good. For your better visibility, let me just increase the size of my line to this 3. That's okay. Now you can see another circle over here in which there are small circle motifs. So let's say that make another circle over here, and you need to increase its size. Okay, let me just increase the size a bit and put it here. Increase a bit more and put it here. All right, now it's good. So we have created the 2 rounds. Now we have to create these circular motifs that you can see. So if you can see the first line, the first row, it is having what it is having small circles, and the above row is having circles in bigger size. So let's do one thing. Firstly, increase the size of this line to about 8 and do the color gray over here. Pick up the color from here and do it with gray. All right. After that, let's just remove this picture because this is only for the reference, nothing else. And let's just color the another circle with bit darker color. Then make a small circle of this size. Let's make it not small, and we did it. So we need this circle over here right now, and let's just increase its size to let's say 2. 2 is good. And then let's do one thing. Pick a color darker. Take this color, this dark color, and color this one. After that, change the order, and we have to make it back of the layer. So let's do order and back of the layer. Right? Now color this circle with white, and now you will get to know why we did that. All right. So now what we are going to follow is, firstly we have to make it integrate fill. You can see the last option, integrate fill tool. So what happens when you apply this integration tool? So a shade will appear wherever you want. So I want that in the big circle. So let me just shade it. I don't want this much lighter shade, but I need to keep that dark. So let me just do it now, or you can just apply the radial one. Radial one is good too, but okay. Make the one side darker and one side lighter, bit lighter, not much. And this much is enough. So now what we are going to do is just place the center of this small circle to the center of this middle one. Right? We did. Now go to the rotation tool, apply the angle to be 30, let's say, and apply. Okay, this doesn't work. Okay, we don't have to select this middle center. Let's say corner 1 and 30. So this has become very small. Okay, so we need congested circles. We don't want much space over there. So let's say 10 angle. Let's select the angle 10 and okay. So we have got this over here. But here is a lacking. The small circles are interfering inside. So हमें वो नहीं चाहिए, interference नहीं चाहिए. So maybe we haven't chosen the center. So now you can see यहाँ पे center लिखा हुआ आ रहा है. You can see center लिखा हुआ आ रहा है. There is a written word center over there. So now it is confirmed कि हमारा जो छोटे circle का center है वो center of the bigger circle है. So again rotate और अब ये problem नहीं आएगी. एकदम perfect size के हमारे circles are ready. But all right, now it's good. So एक circle का round हमें मिल चुका है. We have already got one circle round, and let's make another circle which we want bigger than this one. So let's do the plus sign, make a replica. Okay, and increase its size a bit, not this much, just a bit. Now it's good. So now again we have to repeat that procedure, the previous one. We have to double click, drag its center to the drag this center to the middle one. हमने छोटे सर्कल का सेंटर मिडल सेंटर से लिंक कर दिया है. Now come to the rotation. We need the 10 angle only and apply. Let's see what happens. Big circles are now going through. All right, this much is done. So we have a task over here. Let's increase the outline of the bigger circle to 8, or let's do it to about 12. Okay, now it's better, or we can make it more to about 16. 16 is better. So we have got the two things over here, and I think we need to just balance our integrate fill over here as like let's add one more color to the line. Double click on this line to add one more color. So if I do it with very light gray, so let's see what happens. This is what we are getting right now. So if we do the Control Z, so this was what we were having before. So if I do the light gray in the last section, so let's see what happens. Last section and the middle one to be dark gray and this to be this. If you want to add one more color shade, just double click on the line and that will be done. So drag this to here. That's fine to me. And make it lighter again. Alright. So this was the shade that I wanted. After that, we have to make this leaf pattern, and before that I can observe some black circles in middle, so very small, and color it with black. And you know, this is a reference picture, and baki ka we have to make by ourselves. So here I have put it the black one. Choose its center to the middle and then rotation. Okay, so this much we have got. Now we have to make the leaf pattern, this leaf. So let me tell you the easy way of it. Firstly, make a circle. All right. Let me just increase the outline width to 4 for your understanding and Control Q. So now this has been a circle and let's just zoom. Drag this node to here and same this one to here. इसको थोड़ा सा हम पीछे drag करेंगे and let's just drag this, add the node and drag it to the inside like here. So now we have got our leaf. So this is only the reference picture and we are making leaf of our own shape. So here let's just put it and then pick the eyedropper tool, take the color and do it here, fill it here. After that, remove the hairline. So this much. Take the interactive fill again and let's just say, let me just take white on one side and very dark gray on the other side. Okay. Okay. So now it's good, and let's don't take white over there and take very light gray. Okay, so now it's good. Again, we have to repeat the same. If you want to increase the size of leaf or decrease the size, you can do it by yourself according to your preference. So if I say I want to decrease the size of my circle, so let me just group them. मैंने पहले group करूंगी थोड़ा सा. I'll make them small according to my size and then just ungroup this. उसके बाद अब इस लीफ को मैं सेंटर चूज करूंगी, डबल क्लिक, और ये जो हमें सेंटर दिख रहा है यहाँ पे, इसको ड्रैग करके हम, अब यहाँ पे सेंटर लिखा हुआ आ चुका है। अगर आप देखेंगे, यू कैन सी द सेंटर वर्ड ओवर देयर। इसका मतलब है हमारे लीफ ने सर्कल को सेंटर चूज कर लिया है। So now apply the rotation tool. Then 1 second, and if I say the angle to be 9, so let's see what happens. So this is what we have got. Ta-da! All right, so this is what we have got right now, and this is looking even more beautiful than the original one. So, and let's do the interactive fill in the middle circle as well. Choose that and let's fill it. Now it's to give the proper mirror effect, we are giving this interactive fill. All right, this much is good. Now you can see a perfect mirror effect over there. And if we say, all right, everything is perfect right now. So the middle design is clear. Now we have to make this Jhumka over there. And for that, let's say, let's make this shape only. Increase the width to about 1.5, Control Q and convert to curves. So make this original shape firstly. In this, the Jhumka is a bit tilted, so it's up to you if you want to make the same way, or I'm just giving it straight. So now the Jhumka is ready for me, and let's put it here and fill it. Pick a eyedrop color and fill it with gray. Say gray over there, and hairline to be none. After that, just correct its shape if you think that the shape is not perfect. Okay, so this much is clear right now. Uske baad, we have to focus on this kind of shape. How is this shade is arising? So let's do the interactive fill again and put the darker color on one side. Let's say dark gray, and to the light gray, add another color over the line, and let's say it to be darker gray, and the lighter on the other way. So let's say we have filled this color, or else we can do one more thing over here, that is, okay, let's leave it here, and let's say that firstly zoom, create a shape like you can see this much area to be of white color. So let's create this shape, and the shape should be enclosed. Fill it with white, do the hairline to the none, और आपको ये एक shade मिल जाएगा, and let's put it here. Let's say put it here and take another shape, and you can see this gray part over here, very light gray. So fill this color only over here, और इसकी hairline को भी हम none कर देंगे, and then just drag it to center. उसके बाद if you can see this darker shade over here, so take the outline color and fill it here. उसके बाद let's do the hairline to none and see what we have got right now. Take the interactive tool again and let's just do it according to the color shades now. And take a white color in middle. Take the white color in middle, or this will how it will look like. So if I say that we do the radial fill over here, so see what happens. This is what we got. So no, the linear is good over here, so let's focus on that only. Take another, add another color over here, and let's do the same with this darker one. All right, fill this last one with dark gray or more dark. Okay, so this is what we have got. So now another technique that we have to do is, let's see, you can see this gray color and this is looking very awkward. So do the integration fill in this shade, in this color only. So let's do the one side with darker gray and another with the lighter so that it can merge. All right. So this is how we need to manage this. And so this much is done and this is looking perfect right now. After that, we have to focus on this latkans that is there in the jhumka. So let's say, you can make your own design. You don't need to copy it over here. So let's say make a rectangle and control Q, drag the rectangle over here, one side in here, another over here. After that, make it in a shape. And let's just say to do it with the same color we have got here. So put this color over here. Okay. Hold on. Let's just do the color. Put the hairline to none and done. All right. This much is done again. So another thing, we have to make this jalis. So taking reference, if we make the same way, so let's see. Let's put this area over here. ठीक है? Zoom करो इसे जितना हो सकता है. झुमका की we will do the non hairline and let's just make it a bit small in size and make the shape aligned. and just fine. Now another thing, let's make the crisscross design. For that, make a rectangle, fill it with a color, and let's do the outline none. Do the integration fill and make one side white proper and one with gray. Give a perfect shade of it. All right. Or you can do it with very light gray as well. Right? This way. Better to make it linear. So over here, let's just, now the stem is ready. So what we need to do is put this stem over here and rotate it like this. Do the order of both the layer front and this layer to order and then front. After that, make its copy and let's say here, 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 here and done. उसके बाद make another copy and flip it, make it to again here. All right, and then we have to make copy of it like this. Or if you want to make it crisscross, so let's say if you want to make it crisscross, so you have to put it here and then make it right. So let's remove this stem and this stem and let's put this over here. So now we have to manage both of them better, and let's say make a rectangle, control Q and put that in a shape, a perfect shape. Like this. Shape it again. And also make it smooth. Tap the node and make it smooth from above. Alright. After that, what we are going to do is we will just remove this, make all of this texture as group. What we did is we did group and then now it has been selected, effects, power clip, place inside container, and this. We have to place this inside this container to get a perfect shape. Okay. So if you want to just shape it out again, like here, it need to be shaped. Okay, it's grouped right now. No? Let's do ungroup and shape. Drag this line to here. Similarly, drag this line to here. Drag this line to here. This line to the above one. Similarly, this to here. So now we have got the perfect shape of it. Let's do finish inside and do the hairline to none. And ta-da! Just paste it over here. And let's see what we have got. So we have got this crisscross pattern. And another thing that we have to do is because in the crisscross the back view will also be visible. So we will select this crisscross area, we will replicate it at its place, and then we will simply make it like here. Now finish editing this label. Now it will look more perfect and more realistic. So this is the technique how to show the different angles and also how to render it. Also, if there's a more of transparency over there, so we need to replicate the same thing again and change its direction. So I would also suggest that we should again added content and make this rectangles that we have got into the integrate fill and add another over here, and let's just do this much. All right, so now it's better. Let's say do it with lighter color. Perfect. Similarly, do here, add a darker color over here, then a lighter color over here, and just make it to here. Simple. So finish editing this label. Now we will got more real effect over here. It's time to add the Jhumka's latkan. Let's make circle for that. And we can do it by our way. Okay, so do the hairline to the none. And then let's see what the latkans have over here. So again, integrate fill, interactive fill, and make one side very dark and another not dark, but yeah, light, very light. So this is good. Again, we will replicate the same circle and let's say this. So we have to make it up and down as well, like over here, and so you can see the line has been disbalanced. So we will simply rotate it and make it upward. So now it's perfect. It's simply perfect. Replicate the same line and let's say we have to make it in the middle over here, and let's say let's just remove this line and done. We have to remove this circle, so we did. Okay, let's say replicate this line again over here and make it to the middle again and remove this circle this time. So we need to repeat the same task over here, replicate and remove one circle. And keep doing this until you find your design. So if we just go back and see what we have created so far, so this is what we have created. So again, let me say if you want to add your design or the same design that we have in this Jhumka, so you can create that one too. If you don't want this thing or you want to create your own, let's say make the Jhumkas big and make some distance in between, like let's say around 12. and apply, 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 apply and apply. ठीक है, उसके बाद आपकी मर्जी, आप इससे आगे अपना कोई डिजाइन ऐड करना चाहते हो, नहीं करना चाहते हो. नाउ हमें इसकी अटैचिंग देखनी है. जैसे यू कैन सी दिस अटैचमेंट, you can see these attachments, so we have to create those as well. So for that, what we are going to do is, with the pen tool we will make the same shape. Okay, done. Increase its size to about 4 and make it over here. Shape it again. Okay, so fill this color with the same we have over here. उसके बाद change its order to the back of layer. We don't want to interfere it in the leaf. After that, make the circle again. You can see this small circle over here. So let's make this and put this on the top of here where it is, and do the filling again. Do its filling. Make the hairline none. And do the interactive fill this time again, and let's just say to be more dark over here this much. So if we go back and see what we have got, this is what we have got, and this is how we used to make our jewelries. You just have to take a reference picture, whatever design you want to make or whatever, so you can add more stuff of yours over there. So let's group it, and let me show you how to make shadow. Coming on to the last fifth tool, and you can see a drop shadow option. So let's do drop shadow. The shadow will definitely appear the way wherever you want it to be. So if I do it here, you can adjust the shadow. Like if you want to make it more sharp, you can just make, if you want to make it transparent, more transparent or less, so you can adjust it from the top. And let's say I want it here, the position. Okay, bit of here, and I want it more transparent. And if you want it more dark, so you can do it over here. So this is the way we used to make our Jhumka or whatever accessory you want. So you need to observe the reference picture if you have any design in your mind, or if you want to replicate any design, then just copy the shape or copy the design, but don't copy the same motifs as well. You can change it accordingly yourself. You have to observe the techniques that can be applied to that particular design, whatever you are making. So here the technique was rotation tool. The mainly used tool was rotation. How to rotate that particular motifs around those circles. So yeah, you need to keep that in mind. Also, to give perfect realistic effect, you have to play with the interactive tool where there are a lot of shades you can add in one line or in radial, conical, square, whatever way you want. So I hope you like this session. Do practice this at home. घर में प्रैक्टिस करें, मेरे को बताएं कैसा लगा, और आपके पास अगर कोई रिव्यू है, कोई सजेशन है, so yeah, do let me know about that in the comment section. Do comment your suggestions or reviews, and I will be grateful if you do so. So thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't and keep supporting. Ta-da, bye bye. Stay tuned.